Hi guys, hi. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. How. You can call me How or How Relo. Yes, it's been a minute. It's been a while. It's definitely not intentional, I swear. If you are new or you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And then the old ones will come back. Yes, will come back. Um, Last month marked 1 year post my depression discovery journey. I cannot believe it. Yes, I'm saying discovery because it started way like a few months back. Just got worse. Yeah, but I discovered it then. And then the journey has been way better than I anticipated. Yeah, it has, and I am truly grateful. At that time I was not, but I am now. Obviously 2020 was an odd year to everyone because of COVID, but it was worse for me because I hit rock bottom before COVID. I was hospitalized for depression in a psychiatrist hospital end of Jan and Feb, and then I was on long leave. So by the time COVID hit, it just was like a volcano on top of my problems, which did not help. So it was a roller coaster, I should say. Yeah, it was bad. So today I got reminded of my second day in the hospital when I was admitted. Obviously, that place, people think, oh, it's when we make jokes, say it's a madhouse. It's not. It's a, how would I define that place? It's a, it's a place of comfort. You share different pains, but they all feel like it's similar. It's, you are liberated. You can vent. Like, you don't know the people, but somehow you get a sense of comfort there. I'm not sure what I mean by that, but yeah. So, and you can cry. No one would judge. You can do whatever you like. Yeah, it's quite, I wouldn't say nice, but it's helpful. On my second day, this other lady, remember when I was there, it was only, it's either old people, like very old, or young, old, like 40, 50, pension, above pension, somewhere there. So this other lady said to me, she spoke in Xhosa, I cannot say the words, but direct translation was, she was like, Ngani, if you were here by this age, it means by the time you are my age, you would be a regular here. I don't know what were her intentions for saying that, but it doesn't even matter. Oh my god, like the moment she said that, I was just like, oh my god. Had I not had the respect I learned from home, I would have literally torn her apart. Despite her being an elder, that wouldn't even matter. I don't even know how I managed to contain myself. I just walked out of that space and I went and I cried so bad. I wept, I cried. And then I remember when my father called and I told him the exact same words. He was like, it's better to deal with this now than to shove it and wait until you're at that age, because at that point sometimes medical assistance is not of help. And at that time those words felt like words that you, like, you know, when a person is crying you just want to comfort them, it's gonna be okay. Felt like that. And that's actually a bold statement. Yes, at that time I thought she's correct. I'm gonna be a regular there. I'm not seeing my peers, people are managing it. Why am I here? Why am I the only one? That's kind of what was going through my mind. But if you look at it like this, it's like a superficial wound which you kind of shoving and like, I don't need to do anything, I can just clean it up and leave it alone, or not even clean it, just do get better. And then bacteria just harbors in there. The next thing, it gets deeper and deeper, forms a huge abscess or something, and then you need to flush it or drain it or bandage it. I don't know. While you could have managed it while it was still small, and the complications would have been way less. So depression is not something that you can shove. If you know you're struggling with, it's the problem of shoving it. Yes, you can cope for many years by doing that, but when you break, you literally open up in half. Yeah, that's how bad it gets. I haven't been shooting because I started a new job and it's quite demanding. And then I haven't been able to figure out time management. I am working on that. I am truly working on that. And one thing about me, once I start something, I want to dedicate myself to that. I want to be good at that, and then I forget about other things. I'm also working on that. Besides that, every time I try to shoot, I'll just feel demotivated. I'll just be like, I think this is one subject people are tired of. I mean, it's boring. Why am I always doing it? No, I must think of something else. Which is one thing I'm so disappointed in myself for doing, or even thinking, because this is one subject that you cannot consider boring. If you think it's annoying or something like that, then you definitely need to wake up. You need to be aware. I mean, look around you, look at yourself. Okay, maybe not yourself, maybe you are okay, but literally people amongst your family, not even far, like your friends, this is real. Yes, you may not have been labeled yet, but it's there. So I just actually got disappointed that I got to that point, but I'm glad I'm back now. But it's one song that we should sing until we know the lyrics off by heart, or it has sung to a point where we know what to look out for, we know what to do, everyone is kind of aware. It's basically that important. I remember the last video I shot was me giving you an update on my journey post 3 months after being off the medication. Yes, I stopped way earlier in advance. I didn't want to do that. I tend to just do things in my own way. I had so much anxiety. I think I stopped way in advance because I wanted to leave a month's prescription in case I fall out. Yeah, I had so much anxiety, and the only thing I would think about was what to do when I break down. Not like, oh, I'm not gonna break down. Yeah, that's all I could think about. And how to prepare for another fallout. Yeah, I was so very much anxious. And then, yes, I did have moments where I broke down, but they were a bit less. Instead of, like, normally when you're depressed, you fall apart for like a week. It lasts for a long time. That would be like moments instead of a day or 2 days. But I got to a point where I was like, nope, I cannot rely on this medication to get better. Or I was so anxious. I'm like, I cannot live like this. This is not normal. This is not okay. And I'm definitely not gonna make it look okay. So I didn't use the medication, and then I just had to get it out of my head that I can't do this and I need to start thinking more positively. And then I know our journeys are different. Some people can only cope being on the medication, and when they go off it, they relapse and then they have to go back. It's just an on and off thing, and it's okay. If your stability, you get it through the meds or whatever way, stick to that. Do not compare yourself to whoever did that, finished earlier. No. If that makes you stable and you are able to cope, I think that's the most important thing, despite how you get to that point. Yes, so stick to that and be true to yourself. And one thing this year, I mean, I used to be like, why me? Now I'm like, yes, me. I mean, if it's not you, who must it be? And then if God sees it's fit that you should go through that, then it means you are fit to go through that. You may not feel like you're fit, but trust me, you are. Eventually you realize it. So I am truly grateful for the journey. It's been a hell of a year. Yeah. but I learned a lot. And one thing I took away was the art of emotional intelligence, guys. If the whole world could be emotionally intelligent, we would have a better place, but that's impossible. It teaches you the art of when to and when to not. So it can protect you or kind of stop many things. So if you have time, please read about it. It's quite an important skill to acquire, especially when you're dealing with people of different minds, race, tribe, all of that. I am not going to be posting a video every week. That would be a lie. I'd love to do that, but that's impossible. But I'll try to do it every second, third week. And then I'm gonna add my friend to the segment, which is gonna be a bit more fun. And then people have been DMing me about coming to share their stories, which is a brilliant idea. I mean, you don't have to hear mine. And the more people speak about it, the more people can relate, which is nice. So I'm open to that, and I think it's a good idea. And if you have something to share or you don't have the platform to share it, you are welcome to also DM me, and then we can figure something out. I hope everyone is having a blessed week or weekend ahead. Thank you. Bye.